Thinking about whether 2025 is the right year to buy a home? It's definitely a big decision, and I know it can feel overwhelming. Maybe you've been seeing others like friends or family jumping in thinking this is their moment, but it's completely okay if you're feeling like it might just not be the time for you. But that's why I'm here, so we can figure it out together. If you don't already know, my name is Alex Dunbar, and I'm here to keep you up to date on the Surrey, Langley, and Fraser Valley real estate market. If this is your first time watching my channel, my goal is to make things simple and clear so that you can make real estate decisions that work for your life. And if you do happen to find any value from today's video, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button so I can get this information to more people just like yourself who want to learn more about real estate. But getting right into the topic of today's video, that's the 5 reasons why waiting to buy might actually be a smarter move for you in 2025. First of all, you need to think about how long you're planning on living in the home that you're considering buying. If it's not at least 3 to 5 years, buying might not make the most sense right now. Here's the thing. The housing market can be unpredictable. Prices are always going up and down, and if you end up needing to sell sooner than expected, you might lose money because of market shifts. The way that I like to explain the housing market is that it moves up and down upwards. Over the short term, it's always moving up and down in small amounts. However, over the long run, it does it in a gradual upwards trend. So by taking a longer term approach, you're able to remove a lot of the uncertainty of the minor market shifts from year to year. Plus, buying and selling a home comes with lots of extra costs like legal fees, taxes, moving expenses, and realtor fees, and those can really add up quickly. Next, you need to take a good look at your current living situation. If you got a good deal right now and you're living affordably or even rent-free, it might be worth sticking with it for a bit longer. That way you can save up more money for your down payment and potentially even get into a slightly larger home. When the time is finally right, you could be in a stronger financial position and better prepared to take advantage of what the market offers, especially with interest rates continuing to drop like many are predicting. However, this is really going to depend on your unique situation because more often than not, I see people try to continue to save more and more. However, they just can't keep up with the pace of the market increasing and actually end up getting further behind. But in order to figure this out, it requires a more in-depth conversation. So if that's something you'd like to explore, you can scroll down and click the first link in the description to book a call with me at a time that works best for you. Moving on, let's not forget that renting has its own perks. Renting gives you a lot of freedom. You can move whenever you want without the hassle or costs of selling a home. And if something breaks, you don't have to worry about fixing it. That's the landlord's problem. If you like the idea of being able to pick up and move without much hassle, or just enjoy the flexibility of changing your surroundings when you feel like it, renting might better suit you for now. Here's another thing to think about. If you believe that the housing market is going to cool down or prices might drop, why rush into buying? If you genuinely believe that better deals could be around the corner, then waiting could potentially save you a chunk of money. However, I will caution you with the advice to not try and time the market. What you should be focusing on is your amount of time overall in the market, not trying to time the market. So you want to focus on time in the market versus timing the market. The reason being, touching back to what I mentioned before, we can have minor variations from year to year because in 5 or 10 years from now, even if you do potentially get lucky and save a little bit of money on your purchase, it's really just going to be a small blip in your overall equity in your home. So instead of focusing on when you feel the market is ready for you, focus on when you're ready for the market. And finally, let's talk about the finances. Buying a home is a huge financial commitment, and if you're feeling like it's going to stretch your budget too thin, that's a big red flag. You don't want to end up house poor where the majority of your income is going towards your mortgage and you don't have money for anything else so you can actually live your life. Of course, owning a home is a great long-term investment, but it's only worth it if it makes sense for your financial situation right now. And don't get me wrong, you're going to have to make some level of sacrifices in order to purchase this house. Maybe it's reducing some of that discretional spending on going out for food or going on vacation, whatever that may be, but you have to have a long-term approach. And at the end of the day, there's always some sort of a middle ground, but that's something you're going to have to figure out for yourself. So there you have it. 5 things to really think about if you are wondering whether 2025 is the year for you to buy a home. Real estate opportunities are always out there, and taking a little bit of extra time to prepare won't hurt you. But my suggestion is to do that preparation sooner rather than later. So whether you're 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years out, I'm always happy to help. You can scroll down and click the first link in the description to book a call with me to further discuss your unique situation at a time that works best for you. In the meantime, if you're looking to get a mortgage pre-approval, which is actually the first step in the home buying process, there's also a link down in the description so you can get it started. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you check out another video on my channel before you get out of here, and we'll see you in the next video.